go.
Real talk with Rhonda Night.
That's it.
Real talk with Rhonda.
She gon' talk about it. 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 She gon' talk about it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Real Talk with Rhonda Night. And welcome. We have a wonderful guest here today. And I love that I get the opportunity to talk to this beautiful woman because she well, first of all, she has an amazing place and she can do some amazing things now. For you guys who know me, I do like to change up and do my hair different ways and have nice looks. The thing with Rhonda, real talk, is I love my nails to be done, my hair, those are two things that are a part of my image because I speak and I do, motivational speaking. I'm an international author and I do talk shows. So I have a look that I like to have and I like to look good. Well, Ashley Brown, this is my guest today. Hi, Ashley.
Hello. How are you all?
Yay. So she's going to be sharing some wonderful tips with you, and she's got some amazing things that she can do at her salon. But before we get into that, Ashley, one of the things I love to do is just let people, my viewers, find out who this beautiful lady is. Who is Ashley?
Okay, my name is Ashley. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to learn how to share this on my video, on my page. So give me 1 second. I'm sharing it on my Facebook page. So give me one moment. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. While you do that, I'm going to bring up your logo here.
Yes. Right. So my name is Ashley Brown, and I'm the owner of Queen Quarters Beauty Salon / Boutique. Okay, and I'm located in Atlanta, Georgia. I've been in business officially for about 5.5 years officially. Mm-hmm. So I'm really grateful. I'm really blessed about that. I recently just expanded my salon, and I'm excited to share with you all some of the new treats I have in store there.
That is awesome to hear. Now, so her shop is called Queen Quarters. Now, you guys know I like to be treated like a queen, okay? First of all, and I like the best of the best, but I like the best of the best that's affordable. But let me tell you something. If I think something is really, really good and it's worth it, I don't care. I will pay what it costs because, again, I like to have the best, and and number one too, I like working with people who make me feel good and make me feel confident with them. I've had some very, very bad experiences, and actually we're going to talk about some of my experiences, and then maybe you can give some insight to our viewers too in regards to that. So first of all, why the name Queen Quarters? What makes Queen Quarters so unique?
Well, here's the deal. Queen Quarters came from a place of history. I've always called myself as a child a queen. So I'm all about the royalty of things. And to me, Queen Quarters stands for a place where you could come and get your crown fixed. And when I say crown, that means that the inspiration, the love, being cared for, because it takes a lot to be a queen. Queen is, to me, is about uplifting other women and making them feel really good about themselves. So that's why I named it Queen Quarters, because when you come into my salon, it doesn't matter what you're going through. You're going to feel like royalty as you're there, when you're there and when you leave. So I'm here to fix your crown.
I like that. She's here to fix our crown. Okay.
Yes, literally.
Listen, one of my daughters, when she was little, I got 5 girls, as most of you guys who follow me know. But one of my daughters, she would always, whenever you put the camera on her, she would go, like she's doing her hair and everything. And she had to be so cute. She knew at a young age that she was a queen. So
that's right.
I love that. So there are some things that you do and that are so unique, and I'm so proud of you because, first of all, you're a young Black woman who's doing some dynamic things. And folks, let me tell you, I had the opportunity to go by Queen Quarters, and when I say it's elegant, when I say it's first class, when I say you feel like a queen at Queen Quarters, you will. I mean, they have everything, including a little massage you get when you're getting your shampoo, all kinds of fun things. But we're going to talk about some of the nice things that other things you do there too. So let me ask you this question. So what services and products do you offer? Because people can go to any salon, but what makes you unique even further with the services and products that you offer?
Well, there's a few things that I offer. I am specifically keen on hair restoration. So, as we all know, we are in the baby hair age. Okay, when I say that, I tread lightly because I know how people feel about their baby hairs. Because baby hairs are sold separately, guys. Now, we are in the era where wigs have become like a really, really priority for women. They love wigs. They love doing quick styles. And unfortunately, a lot of these styles that are being done to their hair is not very good for the hair. So we decided to come up with a clinical aspect to treat alopecia and any other hair disorders. So we are super excited to tell you guys that we have a hair restoration specialist there. Her name is Crystal. She is helping me get my certification as well. And so what makes us unique is the fact that we are taking a clinical approach to hair care. Um, so we're offering products such as oxygen therapy. We do scalp analysis. We also ensure that we do, we have an ozone micro mist steamer. I mean, we invest in really good equipment, guys, to make sure this hair is growing and your follicles are being taken care of. So we're really on a clinical level. As you can see, I have my doctor's, cape on here because I
Slide
consider
up a little bit too so they can see you just for one moment. Now, actually, the other way, yeah. Sometimes it's so tricky too with that camera. I do it all the time. When I want to point it with you, I got to go the opposite way. But listen, explain a little bit. And I'm gonna bring the picture down too in a moment. But I
Okay.
want to. There you go. Tell them this is an example of some of the work they can do. So explain what's going on in these pictures here.
So here in this picture, and again, my hair restoration specialist could actually explain this more to you, but it just shows you from how you can get multiple treatments that can grow your hair back. So this person actually sat under the micro mist steamer, and those follicles created some oxygen to their follicles. So it helped to grow that hair and to, open up that dead follicle. Because sometimes, guys, we might have a little alopecia and you think it's over. You really think like, okay, maybe it's too late for me. Maybe I can't grow hair back. But in fact, if you come and get a scalp analysis, sometimes you do have very alive follicles. It's all about the actual product that you put on it to grow your hair back. So this is just an example of, consistency and the right product.
Wow. Guys, I know you think that's amazing because I do. Let me tell you something. I know so many people nowadays with everything that's going on, you find people who have a lot of stress, right, Ashley? And then I know that I hear people say, I've been losing my hair because I've been stressing so much. And so what would you say? Is this something that would be good for people who are just feeling a little pressure under stress too? So would it help in those instances as well?
Yes, it absolutely would. And what I found out today, matter of factly, today, one of my colleagues mentioned to me that COVID has been messing with people's hair, like really creating hair loss. And a part of that is the telogen stage of hair growth, which is, it's a dormant stage where your hair pretty much does nothing sometimes, and it sheds. It's in between that stage. So it actually affects that telogen stage of hair growth. COVID does. So some of the stress can be induced by COVID as well. If you were sick, you guys, please pay attention to that because a lot of times your hair loss could result from that. And stress definitely does affect your hair growth. It does. Autoimmune, diet. I mean, this is all cliche, guys, but it's so true. It's so true.
Wow, great. Now, listen, you folks out there that's listening and viewing the show, you can call, you guys can comment. Well, not call. We're not doing the live calls right now, but you can leave a comment for us right there. This is a live. So if you have any comments, maybe you've been to Queen Quarters before and you want to make a comment, or maybe you have some questions for Ashley. We're here and she'll be able to answer those things for you. So guys, make sure you leave some comments for me and I'll read them and share them with our viewers, okay? And also make sure that you share this information. If you see this and you know some people that it may be beneficial for, to be able to go to a beautiful salon, get that, extra treatment where you feel like a queen, you're treated like a queen from the moment you walk in the door. When you walk in that door, you already feel it already, okay? And then to learn that you're working with someone that really, really cares about your hair. And not only her, but she hired the best of the best to come in and be able to treat you if you're dealing with certain issues like hair loss or alopecia and those things. And she's about to be certified herself. So, I mean, I like when people put in the effort to be to show that they really, really do care. They're going to do what it takes to make a difference. And so make sure you support her. I do want to show this picture here too. This is, a lot of times people think when we're a color that we can't really grow our hair like this. But when I say there are a lot of people in our family that have the long, beautiful, thick hair. So this is an example, am I correct, Ashley, of a young lady who had very thick hair, and this is the finished product over here where she is beautiful, silky, straight, luxurious. What comments do you have on this picture we have up now?
Well, here's the deal. This is my great friend. Her name is Des. And Des, her hair was, it took a while getting here, guys. I'm telling you, I had to break it down. I had to put a lot of steam to it. A lot of times we all just don't know how to handle our hair. So a lot of times women just end up wearing a natural, twisting it up, and they don't like their hair. But it took a while for us to get to this space. And Des has been really taking care of her hair. And of course, hey, sometimes people have good genes. Let's be honest. Some genes are really better than others, but she takes great pride in taking care of her hair. And we did a lot of protective styles leading up to this. She does not have a relaxer, as you can tell. I do not believe in relaxing hair unless you have short hair. I just don't, I know what the effects it has on long hair design. And so she is all natural here. Des, she cares. And a part of hair growth is actually caring yourself first, because your stylist can't be the only one caring about it. It's a part of your overall health. So.
All right, that's beautiful. That's great advice. So let me ask you too, Ashley, what is it? Why do you love what you do? What inspires you? What motivates you? What makes you feel so good about your career choice?
Well, honestly, it's therapeutic for me. I should have probably been a therapist myself. So the best part for me is really following up with my clients and asking them how their week was. Hey, honey, how'd your husband's surgery go? How was your kids? That's that game that you told me about. I take pride in building genuine relationships with my clients. Some people have superficial relationships with their clients, and it shows. That they're there just for the money, because the money comes secondary to my business. It's not about the money. The money will come for sure, but I'm all about intention. And if your intention on everything that you do is right, then I'm telling you guys, you will make money in any industry that you put in. So my intention is not to take a client, sit them in my chair, and rape their pocketbook and figure out how I can take everything up out of them. That's not my intention. My intention is to make them feel good, to get into their problems. What's going on at work? What's going on at home? What's your challenges this week? Wow, is that really happening? Oh my gosh. And to genuinely have a good intention for that person. And that just might be my empathetic nature, I mean, everybody ain't got it,
We need more people like you, and I love that, because one of the things that keeps me coming back to the people that I frequent often is the way that they treat me. And come on, folks. We all know you want to be treated special. Nobody wants to go in somewhere. I really, really, really don't like when I go somewhere and I'm trying to have a conversation with the people, because I do real talk, right? And I'm an author, so I like to talk, and I'm a speaker. So I try to, I'm like Ashley. I'm a kind of outgoing person, and not kind of, but I'm an outgoing person. And I like building relationships, even if it's for that short moment. I like to interact with people. But when you go somewhere and you're paying for a service and they really don't give you the time of day, then you feel, like cold, like you just got treated cold, and you're spending your money there. So one of the things, I'm so proud of you, and I got to put this comment up too from Yvette. So Yvette said, I have to say I'm proud of my daughter, and I want to ask about the Queen Quarters store within the salon and why people should show support and shop there. Great question, Yvette.
Oh, that's a great question. Listen, ain't nobody like your mama, okay? Let me say that right there. Nobody supports you like your mama, okay? And of course, as you being a mom, yourself, and having a daughter with her product line, Shades of Amber, guys, listen, let's talk about these products. And there's so many things I can touch on. I mean, I know we don't have enough time, but for one, my store is slowly transitioning into a Black-owned beauty supply store, guys. My goal, and remember this video, because y'all think it's a game, okay? Y'all think it's a game, okay? I started off with, I have a small salon suite within my business that I supply beauty products. And initially, what I did was I filled it up. I went to the wholesale store, got me some Chinese. I mean, respectfully, I went and got some, products that were not Black owned, a lot of them, and some of them were. But my goal ultimately is to turn my salon store into a Black owned beauty business itself. I want Black owned women to have their products in my store. I want people to come and
Mhm.
shop Black owned there. I am obsessed. It's actually my new obsession, actually. It is. And I have so far I have shades of amber. She has a shampoo, a conditioner. She has perfume. She has a makeup line. I mean, this girl is, a beast. Okay. I also have Smith Naturals. She has a hair oil. She has a hair butter. She has a body butter. And guys, I'm telling you, I'm not saying this because I only shop with people. Let me disclose this. I only shop with people who have good energy and good spirits. Like if your spirit
Mhm.
ain't right, I'm not putting your product in my store. And I'm saying that on the record right now. So if your product not in my store, then you got some work to do on yourself. Because I'm very
Keep it real, girl. Keep it real.
yeah, so that's the intention I was talking about. So when we
Yeah.
say intention, that's a part of my intention. Your energy transmits into your product, therefore transmits into the hair growth process. So I believe in all that. I'm very spiritual. I believe in God, and I feel like that's all plays a role. So we got Locksmith Naturals. We have a Shades
Mhm.
of Amber. Shout out to my girl Faith Beverly with her name, her Toward the Light Candle Company. She has
Mhm.
body butters as well, scrubs, a candle company. She is in the same plaza as me. Her candles are amazing. They're all natural. They're organic. And also, who else am I missing right now? For now, hold on, I wrote it down, guys.
All
Oh,
right, take your time.
also, I'm reading a book by my girl Kathy Middleton. You guys, I told you guys I was Dr. Kathy Middleton. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my camera right, y'all. Can we take the flyer down for a second?
Sure, I sure can. There you
Miss
go.
Rhonda? Okay, thank you. So I'm trying to get it together. Okay, here it is. Now I'm reading this book too, so I'm supporting my friend Dr. Kathy Middleton. It's a really quick read, guys, and it's for women of power who want to turn their pain into power. And this helped me a lot throughout my journey. So again, I am slowly getting to that place where I'm having a bigger problem now, and I just started.
I love it. That's the best kind of problem to have. And let me tell you something. Invite your friend to come out to the conference because I'd love to meet her and read her book, and I'm sure she'd enjoy
Absolutely.
meeting some other dynamic people like her. So I'm excited about that as well. And Ashley, just I want to bring this picture up too, just to show you guys. This is just part of her store, but she has several. Like when she was talking about the different products she has there. Um, you know what? A lot of times, and I've talked about it before, but a lot of times we as people we get a little bit selfish. I have to say it. It's kind of sad, but what I do see nowadays is more people, more women, more African American people, more African American women supporting each other in
Absolutely.
business. And we need to. All other cultures do. And guys, I got to keep it real. And it's nothing against any other culture. We're just
Absolutely.
talking about how we are, and that's the sad fact. So I know I have Asian friends who they support each other. They, when it comes to business, they, do what it takes to help the other person to be successful. I have Hispanic friends who do the same thing. I have Arabic friends I've known, they support each other. So when she says that she's looking for people with that right kind of spirit, though, now we want to support people, but we want to support you if you have the right kind of spirit and you really, really do care about your customers and what you provide for them. So it's about integrity and honor and all that kind of wrapped up together. And this is why you want to use this young lady when you decide to get that whole pampering and get your hair done. Not only do you provide those services that we talked about earlier for hair loss and restoring the scalp. But what are some of the other specialties that you do when it comes to hair?
Okay, so here when you says pampering, I kind of want to link off of
Mhm.
that.
Yes.
Pampering, I can feel it now. I have products that because I'm all about experiences. Again, I do this with intention. So I have an experience that I call the Loop. It's the Luxury Unicorn Platinum Package. This
Mhm.
entails you come into the salon, you lay at the shampoo bowl. I turn the lights down low. I pull an air diffuser on, with essential oils. I love bergamot because it creates peace. I turn on
Mm.
spotlight meditation music and a galaxy light. I don't know if you guys know what the galaxy lights are, but they kind of give you this light, fixated light that kind of takes you into another galaxy, if you will. And I also have
Great.
a shampoo bowl steamer. And to top it all off, guys, you're getting a foot massage while you're getting your hair shampooed. Okay. So as you're getting the shampoo, I know you can feel it. I know you can see this. Okay. So you're getting your hair shampooed, you're getting a scalp massage, as well as getting your feet massaged. And on
Mm.
top of that, you're smelling this good essential oil in the air. Plus, you have a meditative music. So whenever you open up your eyes, you can see the galaxy light. It is an experience, guys. And
Wow.
that's
It
so
sounds
simple.
beautiful.
Yes. So that's
Listen, I want to tell you guys, and I have to put this up what Lula said. And thank you, Lula. I appreciate it. She sounded like you're here, Rhonda. Okay, this is one of those ideas that when you want to do something different. So this is my different idea that I did today. This one that I threw on. I called this Cecilia. No, you got to
hey,
give them. You got
Cecilia.
to give your hair pieces names. But I do want to tell you one thing, though. You're gonna really love my hair because I officially have hired Miss Beautiful Ashley over there to do my hair. She is my official hairstylist. What do you call yourself a hairstylist, or what do you call yourself?
I just call myself a hair doctor, if you will, because I really feel like
Dr. Ashley.
yes, I really do. Not to take away from anybody that went to medical school or took that
Mhm.
that extra step of education. I'm not stepping on that, but I really feel like I do therapy as well. And
Awesome.
yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Well, listen, Ashley is going to doctor on my hair, and she is my official hair stylist. I'm going to call her Dr. Ashley for the Impact and Influence Conference. And let me share a little bit about that for you, too. And then I'm going to bring up a response from Angel, too. So, guys, look, we have the Impact and Influence Authors Conference coming up. Let me put some info for you. It is the 2021 Impact and Influence Authors Conference. You guys already know, March 26th through the 28th at the Embassy Suite right in Duluth, Georgia, and that's a suburb of Atlanta. And when I say that, this is an amazing 3-day weekend with some amazing people that's going to be there. Ashley is going to be there. She's on this
I
side.
sure will.
Ashley
I
is
sure am.
and she is going to be actually you'll be able to experience some of the things that she's talked about today. So if you want to meet this beautiful woman and come out and see and experience what she can do, and you get to see me in my look, I'm going to sport it proudly and I'm getting all the special in that package. What was that package called? I know it had a unicorn in it.
Yes, luxury unicorn platinum
Oh,
package.
listen, I'm there. I'm getting that. So you guys make sure you set an appointment with Ashley for that too, okay? And she's going to tell you her website, or she's going to tell you actually a number. It's better just to give her a call too and just
Tell
see
me. Listen, I'm
what
one of those
she is
people.
doing and set that appointment.
Yes, I'm one of those people that you can talk to me. I'm not that hairstylist that ignores you and sends you straight to voicemail I actually reach out to my clients a couple days before their appointment and I talk to them.
Mhm.
I want to know about them, especially if you're a new client. I really want to get in your business. I really want to know about your hair. I really care about your hair. Some people act like they don't have time for that, but I actually have time for that, especially with new
Mhm.
clients. So we want to get
Yes.
to know you. I want to know what your style is. That way we can get it right the first time. Because honestly, I don't like redos.
I hear you, girl. You want your stuff to be right the first time. Well, look, let me share another comment with you too, and uh, this is from So Angel Rahim. She said, "Yes, Queen Quarters. That sounds very luxurious, and I can't wait to come experience that type of treatment."
Woo!
Ashley,
Thank
what is
you.
what is the number they can contact you at to set up an appointment? And you
Okay,
guys,
guys.
listen, you need to be getting those appointments as soon as possible.
You guys, you can see right here behind me. It's area code 678-499-4261. Okay. Um, if you can look me up on Instagram. One of my weaknesses is social media. Okay, I can be honest with you. I post pictures, but I'm terrible, guys. I need some followers. I need people to hype me up because I'm more so thrilled with my work, so I forget about social media. But I am getting better.
Mhm.
But I have enough on there where you can actually see some of my work displayed. And I, again, it's at Queen Quarters on Instagram, and it's at Queen Quarters Beauty Boutique on Facebook. I am currently working on a new website, so in the future, that by this spring, April 1, I will have a new website posted on my page as well, queenquartersbeauty.com.
Awesome.
Queenquarters.com. Queenquarters.com, excuse me.
Mm-hmm. And I think you're getting a little play here. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Mary? Not joking. I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't think it was any play.
Awesome.
How you doing, Jot?
Wonderful. And then Lula, thank you. I know she said you won't go wrong with Ashley, Rhonda. Listen, I know it. I already met her and I fell in love with her. My daughter, as she talked about, we met with her when we put our products with Shades of Amber. When Amber, they're not my products. I just, I like saying we because, hey, I'm a mom. You can get in on all the fun. But anyway, when we met with Ashley and from day one when I met her, I knew that her spirit was right. I knew that she was someone I wanted to continue to work with and to do some things with. So I'm really, really excited. Very, very excited.
Absolutely.
And then we also have this comment. Yes, I definitely will be over to Queen Quarters soon. I love your genuine energy, and I definitely need someone who really cares about the natural hair under the protective styles. Between our natural, and in between, yes, our natural styles. So that's pretty good.
This is one of my clients.
Awesome, wonderful.
One of my clients, very supportive. I apologize. I didn't mean to cut you off. Yeah,
you're fine.
She's very supportive. She's a great client. I mean, her hair is doing really well, so I can't wait to see her again in the salon.
Wonderful, wonderful. And I have to say, because when you think about this, if you wouldn't have said that this, I mean, you can look and see it's her natural hair on the left side. But when I don't know why, I was just thinking she probably had a, perm, and when you did your magic and everything, you got that silky straightness. But to get that result, to get someone's hair that silky straight coming from natural hair, I mean, that says a lot in itself to me. So,
well, here's the thing right here. Let me educate you guys on a little bit of hair care. That was a 7-step process. That was not just the shampoo, blow dry, and come and let me silk press you. No, we had to do a pre-hydration, a shampoo, a scalp detox. We had to put her on the micro oxygen therapy treatment, blow dry her, and then press her out. It was a lot of steps to that. So, and our products are very amazing too. I don't use anything that's less than the best.
Awesome. Well, that all that you just said too, really, come on, folks, I want you to think about it. How many salons take the time to really, really do every step, every process it takes to give you that beautiful, healthy look and that beautiful, wearing our hair natural is a healthy look too. That can be too. But when you want to go from natural to a straight look, to take the time and that's needed to make it right, because we know that there are so many people out there that are just money hungry. So they're going to get as many people in their seat as they can. They're going to rush you in that seat. And some of them rush you out. Now, in our culture, I have been at salons back in the day, because I don't even go to those kind of salons anymore, where they book me, Susie, Johnny May, Taquisha or whatever. They book like 3-4 people at the same time. And then you get there and you'd be waiting and waiting and waiting. And then someone will wash your hair. Then they'd be, doing someone else's hair. But if your appointment was at 1 o'clock, you're not out of there until 7 or 8 o'clock at night. But not because they put in the time and energy to give you the best of the best like Ashley does, but because they were greedy and they wanted to have as many people as they could there, and they had no respect of your time.
Let me say something about that, Rhonda. Let me piggyback off of that. That was another one of the points I want to make today. I am very time oriented. I have time anxiety a little bit, when it comes to working at the salon. So I expect my clients to be on time all the time, because if any of my clients, they can get on here and pull my bluff if they need to. I'm never a late stylist. Anybody can say, they can comment on this. I'm not worried about it. All of my clients understand that I'm always on time. And even if I'm running 2 minutes late, if I'm running 3 minutes late, y'all, That's how anal I am. I will text you and say, hey, listen, I'm running a little behind. Go get some lunch. Go get some dinner. Go drop your stuff off at the post office, because I do believe that time is very more valuable than money. And so I'm not going to take your time from you. I think it's a very disrespectful thing for people to steal people's time, because you can't get that back. The money, you can get that back. You cannot get time back. So again, if you come to Queen Quarters, if you have a salon appointment at a certain time, trust and believe that you will be in there, you will be out of there, and I do not play about that professional service and when it comes to time management, because I was a hair client before, and I've been in salons where I would come in at 1 o'clock and leave at 11 p.m. and that's just ridiculous.
Yep.
Very selfish. It needs to stop. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It ain't
I
right.
know. That is so true.
And if any of the stylists are watching, if you're guilty of this, I mean, we're not here to judge, but you will have a better retention rate. You will have a different clientele. You will have you can have a higher ticket price, because people will see the value in it. So versus you doing six to eight people in a day, and you got them in rotation, only 3 of those people are going to come back for one.
Yep.
Then you only charge so much, because they're not gonna see the value in you for having them in salon all day and taking away their time. However, I can do 2-3 people in a day and make what you make, because I can charge that, because I have the value attached to it. I don't take your time all day, and it's a professional service, and I give you everything that you need. So you can work smarter or you can work harder.
That's right. Good advice. Y'all hear her? Okay, smarter or harder? Which one you want to do? And do you want to retain? Because let me tell you, when I find a place that I like, I am so sold out. That's where I go. And even certain things I use. If I buy something and I really, really like it, I'm going to keep with that product, because I like how it works. It makes me feel good. And the same thing when it comes to services for myself and the things that I get done, I go where I know there's high quality. I go where they treat me right, where the atmosphere is right, where the attitude is right, where the way that my hair growth is right. And we're going to talk about a situation that happened to me, Ashley, and I want to get some feedback from you. So Greatness Gold said, I'm proud of you, and so true. I'm proud of her too.
That's my husband. That's my husband. Shout out to my baby. He is so supportive, guys. He put my whole salon together. Like, I don't give him enough credit, because he's always in the background of things, and he is an amazing, supportive husband. Like, when I tell y'all, anything that has to do with Queen Quarters, that's our baby, okay? I don't just claim it for myself. That's our baby. So he's very supportive. I love you, baby, and I'm so proud of myself, and I'm proud of you as well.
That's awesome. So beautiful. It is so good to have that kind of support, especially from your husband or your significant other. So that says he's proud of you too, and I believe those words. And because, like you said, he's put a lot of energy and time behind you because he believes in you, and so do we. So Ashley, let me tell you something. So I have a decent length of hair, my hair, but sometimes in our community, even though I come from a family that I'll put this up too. All right, thank you. We appreciate that. And then I just like putting the comments up. I'm sucking for good service too. I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks, Grandma.
Listen, so I'm originally from Michigan, as a lot of you know, and when I came to Georgia, I was trying to find someone. I had a stylist like Ashley that really took really good care of my hair when I was in Michigan. And she, I didn't mind paying extra money, like Ashley just explained to you, because she took the time to do what she needed to do to keep my hair healthy, right? And again, as I was saying, I came from a family where we're blessed that we do have where our hair can grow pretty decent length and everything like that, and not too hard to manage. I don't like going with the whole you got good hair or you got bad hair, because I don't think it's something we grew up as a culture saying, oh, that person has good hair or that person has bad hair. But who are we to say what is bad hair and who are we to say what is good hair? So
Absolutely.
So we get away from those sayings that we've heard so many times. And so I came to Georgia, and I was looking for someone who would take good care of my hair as I had experienced before. And also to just piggyback off what Ashley was saying when she said to the people who have salons, those who do hair too, even if you don't have your own salon but you do hair, that when you learn your value and you learn the value of your customer, it's going to change your world around. It's going to make a big difference for you, and it's going to create a better, better income for you when you learn to do things a different way. Don't get stuck in the way that things were done. And as a matter of fact, I remember one time, Ashley, I asked the young lady who used to do my hair just to see what she says, because like I said, it was expensive. But I was like, hey, can I get a discount? She was like, no, that's my price. And, I know my value and my worth. But that's my price. I'm like, okay, you cannot do anything but respect a person like that, because you have to know your value and you have to know your worth and you have to stick to that. Don't sell yourself out and, charge like $10 for something where everybody else is charging $100 because they're giving better quality and service.
Well,
Get
here's the
yourself
deal,
to
Miss
that level.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry to cut you off. I apologize about that.
That's
But I
okay.
just had to piggyback on that before I forgot because it hit home.
Okay.
I just had a client tell me today before she walked out the salon. I gave her the price, and she looked at me and said, "You need to be charging more." She said, "You give way too much for what you're receiving," and it's crazy because I am in transition of giving myself a raise. Hey, newsflash, clients, I'm getting a raise. Okay, so you heard it here first. So
And you know what? I don't think they would mind either, because you give them the service that warrants that raise. And then let me put this comment here too. Really proud of you, wifey. Definitely want people to see that. Thank you, greatness. I love that name too. Listen,
that's my
so
first name.
so guys, okay, so listen, I come here, I try to find a salon. Now, one of the things I was shocked about to find out that a lot of the salons in the Gwinnett County area, at least, that they would have where women got their hair done was right in the barbershop. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I don't like everybody to see me before I get like how I really, really want to be. So when I'm like, I'm mad, I'm staring at them. You got these big rollers in your hair, looking all crazy and everything. So that was the first shock I had. Secondly, I was at that point wearing my hair black, and I would dye my hair black because I like that real dark blue black. And but I wanted to go to color. And I asked, around. I went to this one salon, and I was like, well, I want to take, go with a color. I wasn't trying to go to the blonde you guys are used to seeing me with, but I was just trying to take, the color up some. And so this lady told me, well, I'm an expert at color. I teach it at the school, and I got you. And I use this conditioner that really, really strengthens the hair. And I was like, okay, are you sure? Because I have black dye in my hair, and I know it's hard to go from black to, when you have black dye, to a color evenly. And she was like, no, I got you. Well, so long story short, I sat there. She literally put on maybe, I think, 2 or 3 movies, because I had my daughters with me and my mom. And they watched 2 or 3 movies while I'm sitting in her chair. And she dyed my hair. It came out several different colors. Then she bleached my hair. And then it still was several different colors. Then she dyed my hair a 3rd time. Okay. And then I think she did it even a 4th time. But I kept saying, are you sure my hair is going to be okay with all this? She's like, yeah. I got this conditioner I'm going to put on there, and it's going to take it right back to, being really healthy and, back to normal. And I'm like, okay. And I was like, well, 2 people you believe in when they tell you stuff is your doctor and your hairstylist. Ha, 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 ha. Boy, was I wrong. And literally, a few weeks passed by. I think I was visiting one of my daughters, and they were like, Mom, your hair looks so, it looks shorter in the back. I'm like, for real? And so I look in the mirror, I lift my hair up, all the back of my hair fell out to bald-headed like a guy, like short when you get a close cut. And then I'm like, oh my God. So I go back to the salon. She's no longer at the salon.
Oh my
And the
God.
guy tells me that, well, I'll give you some protein treatments, and that's going to stop your hair from breaking off the rest of the way. And I'm going to charge you for it. I said, are you kidding me? You're not about to charge me for anything. You're going to do what you need to do to help my hair stop breaking off. And long story short, even with that, he didn't charge me, but he told me to come every week for these treatments. Treatments didn't do anything. Whatever treatments he said he was giving me, my hair literally I lost all my hair. I was literally bald headed like a guy with a short buzz cut. I'm kid you not. I cry every day because you guys know I just told you that my hair and my nails, that's like a part of my image. And it doesn't mean, and I'm not saying, we all have ways we like to look. So I'm not trying to be
Absolutely.
conceited. I'm just saying there's a certain style we have. Some people like the athletic look, and style, whatever. Some people like, no makeup and just being them. But whatever your style is your style, and you shouldn't be ashamed of it. So my hair and my nails was big part of my image. And I cried literally every day that I looked in the mirror. I had to wear a wig for a whole year before it even got to shoulder length again. And it was just a terrible experience. And I vowed that I am not going to any salons in Georgia, is what I said. I don't trust anybody. Nobody's touching my hair again. And then I did find a salon because I kept watching my sisters and some of my daughters go to this one salon, and they did a great job and their hair always looked healthy. And I'm like, maybe I can trust somebody again. So I did start trusting people, but it took a whole lot because once you experience something like that, you don't feel like you can trust anybody to do your hair. So guys, when you hear this woman right here, Ashley Brown at Queen Quarters, speaking about, and her number's right there, 678-499-4261. When you hear her talking about the fact that she cares about you, she cares about you as a person, she cares about you and your hair because you're coming to her for a service and she wants to give you the best that you can, you need to jump on it. You really do. If you're in the area, make sure you come out. Even for my guest that's coming out to the conference, she's going to be there. Let experience Queen Quarters in the embassy, okay? And Ashley, what do you have to say about my story?
Yes, I can't wait to piggyback off your story. I cannot wait. Okay, I'm itching over here. Okay, you see, I need to go gulp of water because I'm like, oh my,
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
okay.
ma'am. Oh, Lord.
I'll tell you what exactly happened. You just told me from what I heard that you had jet black hair and you wanted to go a little lighter blonde, right? First of all,
I just wanted to go to a medium color, not even blonde yet. I just want to try to take the colors up gradually.
Fine, and exactly, gradually is the key word. First of all, that person should have never given you triple process. And it all depends on your porosity of hair. And anybody that's been on YouTube or anybody who knows a little bit about the hair game, porosity is a very key thing when it comes to hair color, hair relaxers, whatever. So obviously this person didn't really check your porosity out, because if they did, they would know that they can either give you 1 or 2 hair bleaching services, okay, before they can even stop, okay? If I was in that predicament where I'm trying to lift black hair, jet black hair up, first of all, you cannot go to that color that you have in your hair after coming from jet black. You have to go brown or like a medium reddish brown first. That's
exactly what I told her, like reddish brown.
That's where you should have went first. She cannot lift it more than that. And after you do a test strand and realize, okay, this color is resistant, sometimes certain color don't lift off the hair. Unfortunately, sometimes you have to cut the hair off and start all over, or grow your hair out and then trim it off to get that color off of there, depending on the hair company, okay? So, unfortunately, I apologize that happened to you. Number one, you shouldn't have even gone through that many processes at once, depending on your porosity. And number two, hair is science. Hair is really science, guys. When you take that hair from a scale of 4.5, which is the average pH balance of the hair, and you take it to a 12, which is very alkaline, okay? When you take that, the hair is swollen, and you open that hair up, it's very vulnerable. In order to protect that hair, you have to add a treatment that's going to take that back to the 4.5. Otherwise, if you leave it open and vulnerable, then it will break off. It will cut off. It will overprocess. That very first treatment that she gave you, she was supposed to stop it right then and there. She was supposed to give you a treatment, and she was supposed to tell you to come back in about 2 to 3 weeks, maybe even a month, depending on your porosity, to try to take another layer of that color off. Then you will just have to go through a bad stage of hair. However, it would have been worth it more than your hair coming out. So I apologize. We have a community. We apologize that happened to you.
Well, thank you for apologizing. And I was so mad that lady was gone too. I'm like, this man told me he had somebody good back there, and she lied to me. I don't know what school she teaches at. She needs to come to your school, Ashley, where you can teach her what's the appropriate thing to do. Now, I want to put this comment up here too, because I think that's some great advice that they want to make sure people can know where to go and book a hair appointment.
Due to your clientele, can you tell people where you can go to see open slots to book your hair appointments instantly? See open slots instead of waiting for a callback. Okay, yes. Currently, guys, I'm using StyleSeat. A lot of people know about StyleSeat. I am at styleseat.com/queen quarters. Okay. And I am actually transitioning into a different salon software. So currently, that's where I'm at now. And if you manage to book at that site, then you will get my updated salon software in this spring.
Yes, let me tell you, as soon as I talked with Ashley and set my appointment, before I was off that phone, I already had my reminder sent to my phone to let me know, hey, don't forget this is your appointment time and the day we're doing your hair. So very professional, very professional. And when I say this is a young lady on the move doing great things, and she has such a vision, she's taken the salon experience to a whole nother level. And even when you go in there, like, a lot of times I do so much. I have a publishing company. I do the other things that I do. And so my time is so valuable. So when I can go to a salon and I can see that they have a store in here with great products that they made sure before they brought them in the store that they were products that were good for you and that they came from people with the right spirit. Come on now, that's where you want to buy your stuff from, right?
And
So when I can go,
let's not forget time management.
time
You know, you
management,
get your hair
definitely.
done and you can go home. You don't have to be in the salon all day long. But go ahead.
Yes, and that's true. So that's number one reason, because like I said, my time is very, very valuable, and then to be able to come into a salon and walk into her store and say, "Oh, girl, let me get this while I'm in here," and pick up some things. Like you can shop and get your hair done. That is really queen treatment, okay? I appreciate you, Ashley. And before we wrap up, I know we talked a little bit about the effects of the pandemic on hair. Do you have anything else you want to add with that?
Well, hey, guys, just listen. Contact me because I will give you some products that'll keep your hair strong during the pandemic. Do not let the pandemic stress you or your hair out, okay? Because when you're depressed, your hair gets depressed too. We all know that. So if you need products, if you need natural products, because again, I'm transitioning into this role of making sure our products are extremely organic that you can put on your hair. If anything, if you can't get to your hairstylist, at least oil your scalp, guys. Oil your scalp and take your vitamins. If you don't do nothing else, okay? Drink some water, mind your business, and take your hair vitamins, okay? And take your oil. So that's my best advice for right now during the pandemic, and try to stay calm.
You know what? I have to say this now. Look, my mom, whose hair has always been real healthy and super long, right? And she will say, you have to grease your scalp. That's how they used to say it back in the day, or oil your scalp. But a lot of people don't even understand that. That's our culture. What just happened? Can you
Okay,
hear me,
well,
Ashley?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay, something weird happened. That's the first time that ever happened. But but it's so funny because I don't even understand why, but it makes a big difference. And I'm always saying, Mom, I like my hair, I like it to be free and blowing in the wind and not feel heavy. But there's a way you can oil your scalp and do it. Uh, Maybe just before your shampoo. And I'm talking to the people in the Black community who understands greasing your scalp or oiling your scalp or keeping it, like she said, your hair vitamins. My other daughter in Michigan is always, and I drink a lot of water, but she still likes to tell me, Mom, make sure you're drinking plenty of water. And then taking those vitamins and all those things. So great advice. But
Let me say
actually,
something. Let me say
yeah,
something,
tell
Rhonda.
them about that whole thing.
Yeah, here's
A
the
little
deal.
bit about
I understand you want Beyonce win when you walk.
right.
You want your hair to be like blowing in the
Yeah.
wind. Hey,
Slow motion.
Ashley. You want all of that. I get it,
Yeah.
okay? And so you don't like stiff hair, okay? So
Mm-mm.
my suggestion to you ladies that like to wear your hair blown out, I'm not talking about my girls that wear braids like how I will oil my scalp. I oil my scalp every 5 minutes, okay? I'm obsessed with oil my scalp. Because I have braids, I can do that. However, when I have my natural hair out and I have that long, lengthy blowout that I want to be free, I typically wait until it's almost time for me to get my hair redone. So you know that stage where you put your hair in a ponytail. We all have that stage. Our hair needs to be done. We got about a few more days before our hair appointment. That's when you go ahead and attack. You attack it, you
Okay.
put that oil in it, you pull it back. It's already greasy anyway. You might as well add some oil to it, and you want to go ahead and put it in the ponytail if that's what it takes to get the job done. So again, you have to put oil in your hair every now and then. I understand we don't like oily hair, but at the end of your hair wrap, you want to go ahead and start oiling that hair down before your appointment.
And it's so funny because recently I would say in the last month, I'm like, you know what? Let me go back old school a little bit before I go to my appointments. And I will go ahead and use our Shades of Amber's mint oil, actually, is what I use.
I
And
love
I'll
that
do
oil.
that and massage it in. And it feels so
Oh,
good. It stimulates the scalp. It is really, really good, guys.
it's the bomb.
It
It is
really
actually
is.
the bomb. I love that oil.
So
Yes.
she's right about that. And I'm going to do this one last comment because it's a good comment too. And so it says, I want to say the salon provides cleanliness and pandemic friendly, and is pandemic friendly too, and very sanitized from the moment you walk in. You can tell, in can you tell the people how you keep the place sanitized? Okay, let me read exactly what it says. And then I would be messing up. I'm sorry, Yvette. All
Yeah,
right.
I understand exactly what she said. So, guys,
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you some of the precautions that I take. I'm very anal when it comes to the COVID-19 pandemic. When you come in, initially you have to get your hands washed, you get your temperature taken. I have an actual gun. It's a sanitation gun where I actually sanitize the whole salon down.
I
I
seen it.
have Yes, you've seen it, right? So I have a girl that actually brings me Lysol and Microban. Shout out to Laverne. Thank you. She's my candy lady. She finds Microban and Lysol for me. I keep it on deck. I also have an oil diffuser that's constantly going. I have 3 of the air purifying machines. I have an ozone machine. I actually do all of that. I even got cleaning service that comes in every 2 weeks to make sure that the salon is well kept. And I only let so many people in the salon at a time. So I don't have a lot of people in the salon crowded up on top of you. And on top of
Yes.
that, I have individual suites. So let's get a concept going. When you come to my salon, it is not an open space. You come into my salon, I have my own suite. I have a hair restoration specialist. She has her own suite. The actual store is in its own suite. I have an office that's in its own suite. I have an own suite for my kitchen. So everything is individualized. Even the shampoo area is its own suite. So you're not an
Yes.
open space, so my clients love it. So that's what makes us pandemic friendly.
Wonderful. Come on, guys. You don't even get that treatment everywhere you go. Okay. Come on. Don't forget, call that number 678-499-4261 and talk with Ashley. Make that appointment. You guys know it's going to, already she's super busy. But after this, after we see this show right here, those numbers are going to go up even higher. So you better get in there and make that call and get your appointment right away. Queen Quarters, where you are treated like a queen. This is your crown, okay?
Yes, get
And
around.
exactly. And before we go, let me tell you, I want you guys to know where you can go get information to come and see Ashley in person too at the conference. And you can go to Lady Night Enterprises Publishing. You can find out information about the conference. It is a free conference, but we do have VIP for those of you who like the VIP style, and that's there too. But go there, check out everything you can about the conference, get a chance to meet Ashley, talk to her and ask her questions in person. But before you even do that too, if you're in the area, make sure you set an appointment. Or even though I got people coming from all over for this conference, I'm telling you, from everywhere, California, Washington, Virginia, so many places. But ladies, if you're on the way to the conference on March 26th to the 28th, that weekend, make sure you call Ashley and set up an appointment, because she's going to be doing some things for people, for our featured authors and other people that are part of the conference.
Yes.
If you need something done, set your appointment now at Ashley so that you don't miss out, because during the conference you're probably not going to be able to get her get a chance, a
And
spot for her.
listen, and if you come in early, I apologize for cutting you off, Ms. Rhonda.
No
If you
problem.
come
Girl,
in
cut me off
early enough,
anytime.
if you come in early enough and I'm feeling real spicy, I'll give you some curls, girl. And on top of that, I will have I'll do scalp analysis. So if you need to know what the state of what your hair is, I will have my scope and I will be giving scalp analysis out, guys. So come see me. I'll give you a regimen for your hair and your scalp. So at least, if anything, you know where your scalp stands and if you have open pores or not. So I'll be doing that. And I also will have products for you guys to take home with you. And I will also, again, bring my curling iron. You never know.
That's true. Yeah, because you know what? I know I'm already gonna be looking good, but if you need to hit me up, I'm like, "Hey, I look good right there." Thank you so much, Yvette. I appreciate it. Thank you, and you're the best too, because I appreciate you brought out some good points that we wanted to make sure we that everyone heard. And then you also said, so Angel said, if you believe you're a queen, then Queen Quarters is where you need to be to get that crown right, ladies. And that is
Thank
so true.
you. Thank you, guys. I feel so
Yeah.
loved and supported. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate y'all for tuning in. Can you hear me?
All right, I'm back. Hopefully, you guys. Hey, can you hear us when I did that weird buffering thing? Okay. Well, if
I
you
can.
can, guess what? I'm very thankful for Ashley and what she does. Guys, make sure you give her a call and set that appointment up. And we're going to end the show here. Thank you, Ashley, for being a wonderful guest for me. And guys, real talk. See you next. Oh, wait, got to tell you. Remember, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Normally, we had a late show today because I just got back in town from Savannah. And everything, I was stuck in so much traffic, but I was not going to not do this show because it's so much great information I had to share with you. So thank you guys for being patient and still viewing the show, even though we're a little bit late. But normally it's 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Real Talk with Rhonda Night, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Make sure you subscribe, follow, and like, guys. Share this video too. You know, there's a lot of us who need to make sure we keep our hair as healthy as possible. So make sure you share it too. And you can look at the Impact and Influence Author Show. And that's every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. as well. So you'll learn some great information from them too. All right, last comment. Thank you, Rhonda, for having Queen Quarters. You're welcome.
Thank
Anytime.
you. Yes. Thank you guys so much for the support and love. Rhonda,
Yeah.
I will see you soon, girl. When you come to the quarters, you will be getting the luxury unicorn platinum package.
Woo!
Okay.
Y'all heard your chorus here. Woo, woo, woo.
You
I'm
are
happy.
gonna get the works, okay?
I love it. I can't wait. I'm excited. I need that time to hurry up and get here, okay?
Yes.
All right. Love you so much. You guys, I love you.
you
Thank you
too.
for viewing me and watching my shows and always being there with us. I love you guys so much. Spread the love. All right.
Bye.
Real talk with Rhonda Night.
Yes.
Real talk with Rhonda Night.
Let's go.